Well, we're down here at Point Clare alongside the training ship Hawkesbury, TS Hawkesbury, Australian Navy Cadets unit, which I was a member of 1986 through to 1988. I've obviously done a second story edition and moved the 40-60 Bofa gun to there. It used to be on the other side overlooking the water. This is where I sort of developed my interest for the Australian Defence Force and the Royal Australian Navy, but I was very conflicted between this and Rugby League, and obviously I saw a promising career in Rugby League which didn't eventuate, so I parted ways here in '88 to focus more on Rugby League. But obviously in 1992, on leaving school, I returned to the Australian Defence Force. And just a note, there is the original HMAS Hawkesbury World War II cruiser signage. During my time here as a cadet, it's where I learned how to handle boats and sail. In there is lots of sailing boats, I think Corsair from memory. And alongside here we had a 16 or 26 foot whaler boat, which after about 18 months I was certified as a captain of that boat, able to take out other cadets under my command here on the Brisbane water. Had many Saturdays and Sundays out there sailing on the water. Bring the boats out there onto the wharf. Actually, I don't think the wharf was, the slipway here was here. We just have to put the boats, it was a sandy beach, we just put the boats on the sand. With great faith that anything goes wrong, the Marine Rescue Coast Guard was right next to us. This wasn't here, this signal mast. It certainly has changed a lot. Yeah, actually that's where we used to bring the boats out from there, just into the sandy beach here. And now, obviously don't have the 26 foot whaler boat no more, but yeah, certainly did a lot of sailing and boating as a 13-14-year-old around here. I used to like the windy days. Used to be able to scoot along there at quite a rate of knots. I mentioned before about the 40-60 Bofa gun. That used to be just over there actually, where that boat is over there. Back here at the front of the cadet unit, obviously they've got a concrete parade ground now, which now they have College and Sunset over here. This used to be all grassed here. It used to be all grass up there as well. Yeah, there's a car park actually up here. This plaque area wasn't here many years ago, but see some remembrance there to the people. Maybe some history here on the... No, it's more about Operation Jaywick. So 40-60 Bofa gun, which was actually still in use up to about probably 2005, 2006 on the Fremantle class patrol boats. I've taken away, used to be able to sit on it, and on one side you had the motion of the weapon system, and on the other side the up and down of the barrel. Used to load your projectiles there. Obviously never worked as a cadet unit, I just know how it works on a real ship. That's right, yeah, they used to sit there. Used to have feet pedals and a turning knob to spin it round and round. Which I think it was single use actually, yeah, it might have been single use. Pedals to turn it round and a handle to raise the gun. But yeah, so the 40-60 Bofa gun was in use on the Fremantle class patrol boats, which ended service in about 2005, 2006, and made way for the new patrol boats, which names escape me at the moment, but I'll think of it very shortly. But they have the Typhoon weapon system, which is all automated from inside the bridge of the ship. Well, we'll certainly wrap up here from TS Hawkesbury, Australian Navy Cadets, Obviously new members here are welcome as all cadet units across Australia. Any young person looking to join the Australian Navy, Royal Australian Navy or Defence Force, I certainly endorse coming to the cadet unit here. Did lots of things as a cadet, including visits to Navy ships on weekends, as well as on school holidays, a week or 2 weeks at sea on seagoing ships as well. So first time I went to sea I was about 13 years old, and we bought HMAS Canberra. We did a 10-day patrol up and down the east coast of Australia, down to Jervis Bay, HMAS Creswell there. So I later become very frequent flyer of. But yeah, this is TS Hawkesbury, Australian Navy Cadets. I can now appreciate why the gun, the 4060 Beaufort gun, was moved up, because right where the water's edge is, that's where it pretty much was. So obviously erosion due to climate change has certainly pushed the water inland due to the erosion, because that used to be quite spacious there. Matter of fact, this used to be called the quarterdeck just here, so we'd have colours and sunset and parade, and that certainly was not where the water edge started or ended.